It's Europa League time! It's the FIFA 23 PS3 Career Mode! Episode 4. We haven't got off to the best start. In fact, we are struggling big time in the Eredivisie. But last time out, we got a draw against the champions. We got a draw against Ajax, and we deserved to beat Ajax. So, while I thought we were unlucky not to get all 3 points, we did pick up a point. We stopped our mini rot, and I think we proved that we can be good at times when we want to be. We just haven't been good enough over 90 minutes, and that's why we've only won one game so far this season. But that performance against Ajax gives me a lot of confidence, and we will need all that confidence, because today our Europa League journey begins against Arsenal. So, arguably the biggest game of our season, arguably the best team we've played against this season. You could say it's Ajax, you could say it's Arsenal. I don't think it really matters. I'd say they're similar, but I would probably give the nod to Arsenal. We've got a draw against Ajax, so that gives me confidence that we can get a result against the Gunners today. So, yeah, with that said, we are travelling away. We will be in London. We'll be in the Emirates. I know it is not going to be an easy game. In fact, it's going to be the absolute opposite of an easy game. It's going to be a really, really hard game. Now, we're going to go with that team that you see there. I don't think there's any need to change it, really. And we need a big performance. Gapco, I think, in the last 2 games has been impressive. And I didn't really feel that. At the start of the season, I didn't think Gapco was on top form. But now, I think we're getting the best out of him. We're cutting in from the left-hand side. We're taking on defenders. We're trying to get shots away. We're trying to dribble past people, and I feel like we've played better in the last few games when we have predominantly just, I'm not afraid to admit it, we've pretty much just every single attack tried to come through the left-hand side with Gapco, and why not? He's our best player. It makes sense to use him, and that's what I plan to do today. I think that is our best chance of getting a result against Arsenal in the Emirates, in the Europa Conference League. So here we go, PSV. Arsenal, a lot of similar colours in there, a lot of reds, a lot of whites. We've got Derek Ray and Stuart Robson, today's commentators. There's the referee coming out, grabbing the match ball. Not the match ball, well, it's the ball for the match, but technically the match ball is whoever scores a hat-trick. But here is our group. It's Arsenal, PSV, Bodo Glimt and FC Zurich. Not an easy group, man. We could, if we do not get off, if we don't start playing well, we could struggle to get this group 100%. Bodo Glimt, I think, have proven over the past few seasons in Europe that even though they sound like a password Wi-Fi name, they're actually better than that. They're a lot better than that. I think they're a team that is certainly capable of causing upsets. They're a team that is certainly capable of getting big results, especially if you underestimate them. We won't be underestimating them, though. And FC Zurich are a solid side. They're an okay side. But make no mistake about it, we should be finishing top 2 in this group. I'm under no illusions that we have to be in the top 2. Anything other than that will be a failure. But I do think it's fair to say that I don't believe that we are going to stroll to a top 2 finish. It is going to be difficult. As for Arsenal, they're going to be Turner, Sinchenko, Holding, Saliba, Tomasau, Saka, Elneny, Xhaka, Martinelli, Odegaard and Jesus up front. It's a strong Arsenal side. There's no doubt about that. But it's not the strongest Arsenal side. It could be stronger. Turner in nets. Does that give us an opportunity to maybe go at Turner? Elneny in the midfield. Always question marks over Elneny. I mean, it's a good Arsenal side. It's a solid Arsenal side, but it's not the strongest. And of course, Jesus up front, we will be wary of him. But here we go, the players then posing, lining up here for the team photos. And as for the PSV lineup, you can see we've got Walter, Benitez in nets, Max, Buscagli, Tessie, Mewin, Sangari in front of the defence, Fearman and Simmons, and up front is Madueke, Gapco and De Jong up front. I still think we need to get to January as quick as possible, and we need to bring in a striker. It's nothing to do with De Jong, right? Personally, I don't think he's that good. I don't really rate him. But we could have the bet. We could have Haaland up front, okay? It's not the point. The point is we've only got one centre forward. We've only got one out-and-out striker, and that is worrying. Because I feel like in games we don't have many options. If De Jong isn't really cutting it, we can't really bring on another forward. If he needs rested, we can't really do much. If he's not performing well, we can't really do much. Basically, we are relying on De Jong here every game to play well to deliver, or else we are in trouble. But speaking of delivering, here we go. Madueke turns around his man, finds Singari. Singari back to Manduki, it's back to Singari, gets a shot away that takes a deflection, and we will get a corner kick out of this. So early on here, Gapco with the delivery, it's in towards De Jong, he heads it, falls for Simmons, back out to Gapco, Gapco, back post, Singari's there, heads it down, Buscagli tries to get a shot away, it's blocked, and it's going to be Martin Odegaard to come away with Arsenal. Can we defend? Oh no, we can't defend, we've let him take the ball right round us. It's Jesus against Tessie, it's more bad defending here. It is horrible defending, but that's good. We finally got a man back there. I think it was, I don't know who it was, but we're in trouble. Oh, we got it back. Get rid of it, keeper. And Benitez then just smashes it up. De Jong wins the header, but we've been given, Arsenal's been given a free kick. Don't know what for there. I mean, De Jong won the header, no bother, but it's flicked on. Get rid of this, mate. Go. Max. Philippe Max. On the counter. What can we do? He's played in Gapco. Gapco back to Max. Has Max got the pace to get with Tomiyasu? I think he might. But he's turning back. Going to look for Gapco. Gapco. Nice wee step over. Oh, Gapco then losing out. Sangari. Looks like he's picked up an injury early on. That's not. That's the last thing actually we wanted to see. Well, actually the last thing I think would be Gapco getting stretchered off. But it's one of the last things we wanted to see. Which has been cut open at the back here. Oh, it's a good save for Benitez. I'm actually surprised he saved. I was about to ridicule the goalkeeper. I thought he went down way too early. I mean, I thought this was in. I can't believe he's actually saved that. I could have swore it was going over his head, but nah, Benitez pulls off a big save there. Great, what a legend. Can we get rid of the corner though? And no, he's gave a penalty. Or it's not, he's gave a free kick. Has he give a free kick? Was he give a hat? I don't know what he's gave, but regardless, we have the ball, so I'll take that. I don't know if it was a foul against us or whether it was a handball, or I don't think it was offside, but we'll take it. We get the ball away. Buscagli up to Gapco. Gapco then going to come inside. Finds Fearman. Fearman to De Jong. De Jong finds Simmons. Simmons. Oh, cuts open. The Arsenal defence. Madueke with a cross into the box. And then they're going to get rid of it, I think. Or Rob Holding here, holding on to the ball like his namesake. El Nene. Odegaard. Odegaard up to Jesus. Jesus is going to try and get away from Buscagli. Buscagli against Jesus. Oh no, what's he doing there? Can he do that, man? You cannot do that. Singari is going to come across, and we managed to get it out for a corner, but horrible defending there. Not good enough. Lucky not to concede. Ball comes in. Try to head it away. It's been headed, but not by a PSV player. It's been headed, I think, by the Japanese man, Tomiyasu. He's doing some boxing, shadow boxing in front of the camera. I wish I could jump through the TV screen and knock his lights out, but unfortunately we can't do that. And Arsenal find themselves in front. Yeah, I mean, it's a header. That's disappointing. With the goalkeeper and the defender at the near post, yet somehow that header still finds its way through both of them. Questionable there. I think we should clear that without much bother. In fact, I think we should get rid of that. But we didn't. And we find ourselves 1-0 down. Well, it's not the first time this season we've been in a bad situation, so we are used to this. That's the problem, though. We don't want to be used to this. Simmons, back to Menwin. Menwin, back to Simmons. Here we go. Finds Fearman. Fearman out to Max. Max in towards De Jong. Step over. Fearman. Singari. Singari. Oh, great strike, but a good save for Turner. I think Singari had thought he'd got his back in the game there. There was a no-look shot there, but Turner certainly was looking when he pulled out the save. And it's going to be Gapco. Needs a good delivery here, and it's too near the goalkeeper. Can we get this? It's Simmons. What a volley that is! But unfortunately, the volley is straight at Turner, and he catches the ball there. Arsenal now on the attack through Sinchenko. Can we cut this out? We can't. And Sinchenko finds Gabriel Jesus, and we could be in a bit of bother here. Good defending though from Tessie. Gets back. We concede the corner, but it gives us a chance to regroup. Gives us a chance to defend. Ball's coming in. Singari, you need to get that, and we don't get it. And I think it's that man again. Tommy Sa. It is. What the fuck are we doing at corners, man? Why can we not defend it? Why can we not get our head on the ball? What a cheap goal to concede. That's two corners, it's two balls crossed into the box, and it's Tomiyasu meeting both of them in his head. Unbelievable. I thought Asians are supposed to be naturally smaller, supposed to be weaker in the air. No, not on this occasion, man. He is causing us big problems. He gets between De Jong and Singari, two of our more physical players, two of our more, you know, bigger players, and he manages to get through both of them. And it's not good enough, guys. We trail. It's two goals in 8 minutes. It's like a dagger through the heart. Half an hour gone. Arsenal lead 2-0, and all of a sudden it is next goal. Next goal's crucial. You know, if we don't get it, it is game over. I don't see any way back at the Emirates if we go 3-0 down. Ball it to Max. Gapco. Gapco spins around, going to try and find Fearman. He does find Fearman. Fearman over the top, trying to find Gapco. Saka with the deflection, block even. And it looks like it could come away with it again. It's going to be an Arsenal throw-in. Throw to Saliba. Saliba to Tomiyasu. Wow, Tomiyasu there, trying to pick out Turner. He's gifted us a corner, though. We'll take this. We need all the help we can get. Ball in. It's decent. Oh, it's a big bicycle kick away. Simmons flicks it into his path. Oh, that was great. Joey Fearman strikes it, and there's another save for Turner. Turner's actually had a good game so far. He's keeping us out at the moment. Gapco. Delivery. It's in towards De Jong. He gets a head on it, and it's Turner's ball. Turner comes out, collects it without many issues there, and now he's launched it forward. Header down to Singari. Singari back to Max. Up to Fearman. Fearman. Tessie flicks it up. De Jong. Singari. Can Singari do? He's got the ball out wide. Tries to get past Tomiyasu. He's looking for Gapco. He brings it down well. It's bounced off someone in the box, and that's going to be a penalty. Was it going in? Saliba not happy. The ball definitely hit him. Did it hit him in the arm though? We might see more for this. What's the ball going in? Oh, I don't know. I think it hits his... That's harsh. But we need all the luck we can get, so we will 100% take it. And apparently Gapco's better than De Jong at penalties, so I think it may be Gapco to take this. Gapco against Turner. He puts it in. Bottom right hand corner. Good finish for Gapco. Gets us back in. Halves the deficit. Reduces Arsenal's lead. And all of a sudden PSV are back in this tie. Just before half time, it's Arsenal 2, PSV 1. And that's a goal that we needed, man. Because I feel like the game was getting away from us. Even though we were in it, you know, you can see 2 goals like that. And we're on the net. We're on knife's edge there. We needed the next goal. Thankfully for us, we have it. Now Singari. Singari trying to find De Jong. It's a poor ball though. Don't quite know what we were going for there, but it wasn't good. Tomiyasu back to Saliba. Tomiyasu again. This time he finds El Nene. Now it's Odegaard. Odegaard gets space to turn around. He's trying to play it to Martinelli. It's a great ball. And can Arsenal regain? Oh no, we've cut that out there for Tessie. Potentially a back pass? I don't know. It looked a bit dodgy there. I'm glad though that we've got away with it, and now it's Gapco looking for support. Philip Max to Gapco again. Fearman's up in possession as well. Got Max. Max trying to find it back to Fearman. Joey Fearman slides in, doesn't win the ball off Saka. But the referee's seen enough in the first half. It's finishing at the break here. Arsenal 2, PSV 1. And 2-0 down, I was beginning to panic, but I feel like we're right back in the game now. I feel like we can easily, not easily, but I feel like there's definitely something for us in this game. We've been unlucky. You know, the 2 goals we've conceded, we just need to do better. It's basically 2 corners, and we haven't dealt with them. And it's Tomiyasu. It's the same player. I mean, you can't forgive it if it's 2 separate players, but when it's the exact same player, then, you know, you've got issues. And we certainly have issues from corners, at least in this game. So hopefully we can go the rest of the match without conceding any corners, and we might just give ourselves a chance. Who knows? Gapco then. Inside to Joey Fearman. Fearman to Simmons. Simmons to Manduki. Oh, it's a heavy touch, but we slide in. We win it back just for, I think is that Saliba? Just for Saliba to take the ball and come away. And now it's Martinelli. Tessie's going to try and get across. Oh, he's been cut inside there. Tessie's back. Xhaka. This is dangerous. It's a good block. It's on. It's a good save from Benitez. But it's a corner, unfortunately. Right, mark Tomiyasu with every little thing you've got, man. Do not. They're taking it short. Why the fuck would you take it short? Imbeciles. Why would you take it short when you've had so much success with balls into the box? Right. Do not let Tomiyasu get this. Do not let Tomiyasu get this. We've headed it away. Good stuff. Fearman takes it in his stride. Fearman now charging forward. Still Fearman. Out wide. Fearman. Fearman's body are just not good enough. Rob Holding to Kieran Tierney. What's Kieran Tierney doing in such a central position? Weird area of the pitch there for Kieran Tierney. Step overs from Odegaard. It's Tierney. Oh, Tierney's pass intercepted by Buscaglia. And now Buscaglia. Oh, you can't lose it there, son. You can't lose it there. And we've been done in again. Oh, great defending though from Teze. He came across and he won it, and he had to win it. He had to win that. Simmons. Madueke. Back to Simmons. This is a great counter from PSV. It's a great counter attack. Simmons trying to pick out Gapco, and it's a poor cross into the box, man. Should we have took the shot? Maybe should we have looked to try and find De Jong? Who knows? I wish we could have that one back though. Jesus. Is that Fearman? Max is getting taken out here. Back to... It's not a great ball in. We'll get rid of that neighbour. Cheers. Thank you for giving the ball back. Right. Singari looking to spin around. Again, you can't lose it there, man. What is Singari doing? What is Singari doing? Singari wins it back though, just to lose it again. Tell you what, man, we are gifting Arsenal chances here. Right, Tessie's been really good for us, man. He's made a couple of crucial challenges. That was another one there. De Jong now trying to find Madueke, trying to get the better of Zinchenko. Madueke brings it down. He strikes it, but unfortunately it's straight at Matt Turner there, and it's a save by the Arsenal goalkeeper. Saliba now bringing it out. Saliba putting himself under pressure, and Simmons has won that back just to give it straight back to them. What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing? Pushed, we pressed so hard there, pushed and pressed to win the ball, and I don't like this. I didn't like this. It's Jesus out to Saka, and Saka's got the pace. We don't really have it. It's a short one. It's a goal. It's 3-2. It's 3-1. It's Gabriel Jesus just waiting on it like a predator, just sitting in the distance, you know, just waiting for the opportunity to strike, and that's exactly what he's done there. He's struck. It's into the back of the net, and we need to do something now. We find ourselves trailing again by 2 goals. It's not the first time in this match we've been behind by 2, but the last time we were behind by 2 there was a lot more time left on the clock. Now, not so much, and it's going to be a long way back for us in this game. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be really difficult, so we need to, I don't know, we need to have probably our best 18 minutes of the season, I think, if we're going to do something, and we need to see that now. We need to see that performance now. We haven't got time to waste. It's Menwen back to Simmons, De Jong, back to Simmons, Menwen, Simmons. This is good stuff here. And Simmons wins a corner, so opportunity to whip this in. Arsenal's had 2 headed goals via corner. What can we do? Gapco, De Jong's there, it's headed away. Simmons, it's Max. Oh, it's shot, blocked. Max will get to it again. It's Simmons, edge of the box. Gapco, Madueke, back to Menwen. This is an opportunity now again. Menwen crosses it in, back post, nobody there. What are we doing? Not good enough. Singari brings it down. Singari to Madueke. Simmons. I think our own player may have blocked that. Menwen's got the ball. Menwen going to look for a cross in. Oh, De Jong was there. Singari to Fearman. Fearman takes a shot. It's blocked again inside the box. Just no way through this Arsenal defence at the moment, and Max kind of just commits murder on Saka, who was on the break. I don't think we were keeping up with his pace there, and that's why we've wiped him out. And I think we will go into the referee's book here, and we do. It's a yellow card. I've no complaints. Yeah, we just kind of did wipe him out there, didn't we? I think we'll bring on Gutierrez here. 9 minutes remaining. We got El Neni coming off. Yeah, you can see Fearman coming off. Is there any hope left for us in this game? I don't know. That was a really good spell we had there. We probably needed the ball to go in the back of the net. It hasn't happened, so yeah, there's not a lot of time left for us in this. We will keep on trying, don't get me wrong, but Arsenal could finish it here. It's offside. or else that may have finished, that may have been the final nail in this Europa League match day 1 coffin. But you can see Memwin making a run. It's Madueke. Back into Sangare, middle of the park. Simmons finds De Jong. De Jong facing away for goal. And De Jong, man, just losing it again. Not good enough. Odegaard. Can we come across? Odegaard out to Saka. We need to do something. We need to mark him. We need to get Saka. He's in the box. It's back to Sangare. Sangare just about gets rid of it. Max now on the counter. He's trying to play it out to Gapco, but again Gapco's not there. It's De Jong. De Jong out to Madueke. Madueke takes in his stride. Oh, he took it in his head. He needs to skin Sinchenko. He does that. He does that. Edge of the box. Gutierrez finesses it outside of the boot over the bar. Minute to go. He falls on the deck. I think he knows that that was pretty much the last chance there. We needed that to go in. It hasn't went in, and I think the game now belongs to the Gunners. So I'd be surprised if we find a way back into this game now. Like I said, 3 goals to 1. I mean, there's a 2-goal deficit. There's just not enough time. It's only 2 minutes of time added on. A minute of it's been played. There's a long ball up. That's going to go straight into the hands of Benitez. We'll launch this up, and we don't even get time to launch it up. Referee blows. Benitez there ain't happy with his defence. Benitez doesn't look happy at all, actually. I mean, I don't think you can blame Benitez, especially with the 2 corners, man. They are hard goals to take. I mean, Tomiyasu with both of them. In terms of, look at the stats, so I think we were the better team. I don't think we deserved to lose that game at all. So yeah, it's very worrying that we in fact did lose that, because I thought we were pretty dominant, especially in spells of that game. We just couldn't seem to put the ball in the back of the net. Only did it once in 13 attempts. Those odds aren't good enough. We need to be better than that. We need to be more clinical than that. And unfortunately for us today, we weren't. And yes, it's not ideal. I mean, it will be the toughest game that we play out of the 6 match days. Arsenal at the Emirates. That is as hard as it gets. There's no doubt about that. However, it's just not ideal. You never want to lose your opening game, and that's exactly what we done there. So we'll need to, next game up in the Europa League, we will need to bounce back straight away. It's Bodo Glimt at home. I think we need to win that. I do. I genuinely believe that we need to win that. Bodo Glimt won their opening game as well, so they're on 3 points. If we somehow lost that game to Bodo Glimt next time out, then we'd be 6 behind them. You expect Arsenal to beat Zurich. We can't afford that. We can't afford to be 6 points behind the 2 leaders, you know, after 2 games. So we'll do everything we can to get a positive result against Bodo Glimt. And by positive result, I mean win. But next time out, I think we're going to have a 3-game episode. We get games in the league. Got Sparta, Rotterdam. We need to start climbing this league table. You can see we're 16th. Just not good enough. And I mean, conceded 18 goals. That's fucking horrendous. I think we've got the worst goal difference in the league as well. So we need to change that. It's early days, don't get me wrong. I mean, the league's so tight. A couple of wins, and you know, you find yourself well into the top half of the table. But it's easier said than done. So far, we've only won 1 game out of 6 in the league. That needs to be improved on, or else we are going to have a very, very long season. So hopefully, we can get that done. Hopefully, we can come back next time stronger, better. And yeah, just with a couple of W's. I'm sick of looking at L's. Anyway, that's it, guys. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch you in the next one. And until then, been some Scotland 90. It's been the PSV FIFA 23 career mode. We got robbed by the Gunners. We were outgunned in the Emirates. Peace.